DiDomenico with Elite Coach, and I'm here with my friend and hermano, Roberto Monaco. I didn't even roll my R on that. Roberto.
Yeah, you're doing good. I love it. I love it.
It's Italian. But hey, we're here because October 6th, 7th in Chicago, we're giving an awesome semi-annual, which in Elite, we always promise and guarantee that every experience, not only do we have world-class leaders, but it's guaranteed to be a transformation in mindset, systems, where you will not be the same person on Monday. You'll be a more clear, more powerful version of yourself and your team, guaranteed. You know how we know that? Because the history of the seminars, over 60% hit all-time records. The weeks they come back, over 80% have some type of growth. So
that's amazing, buddy.
Is that going to be you?
That's amazing.
On October 10th or whatever day that is. On Monday. So, hey, you're always at our seminars because you are the master at helping people reach their purpose. Our theme is build a powerful, purpose-fueled practice, man. And you're like nitro fuel.
That's it. That's it. And what I found is really hard to become an effective communicator and move masses without purpose. So I love the theme. I love the theme.
Yeah, it's awesome. So always, we've gone through these interviews many times because you've spoken at many seminars, and you are all about reaching purpose in groups, and you're the master world trainer. It's why you're so immersed in Elite, because you help people fulfill their purpose 10 and 100 at a time rather than one at a time. So you're bringing the 7 Ps.
Yeah, that's new. It's my new presentation. Nobody in Elite has heard yet. So I figure out that to be an effective communicator, a doctor, and move people need to master 7 Ps. So it'll be an introduction to the 7 Ps. And we can talk about, a couple Ps today. One of them is the presenter. Obviously, start the presenter. Everything, like you talk about, everything starts in your headspace, mindset, and you start with the presenter. And the presenter, I'll be talking about purpose, people who have purpose, people who don't have purpose, or have not found purpose, and how to kind of like, I believe, Dr. Fred, the whole idea that people think like, they call beast mode. I don't know if you've seen on the videos on YouTube, beast mode, this guy, football player. I don't believe in beast mode. I believe in beast code. It's a code I live by. And one of my codes is purpose, man. Because if I'm not on purpose to speak, I'm not going to do it. If I'm not super excited to be with you right here, right now, record, and go to Elite and deliver world-class talk in Chicago, I will not do it. But I am on purpose. And that's why I feel like a lot of chiros, they talk about it. They go to these events, let's change lives, they hug, they kiss, they cry. And then on Monday, man, they're afraid to pick up the phone and record a video. They're afraid to go and schedule a talk. It's like, man, were you taking notes the weekend?
Yeah.
Come on. So that's why we're going to talk about the presenter. That's 1 P. The second P, which I discover that the majority of chiros, this is like so bad, but the ones who do outside talks, so they do dinner with the doctor programs, man, they had no clue on how to interview an audience. So develop this. The second piece I call people. I developed this system where actually, when you go and do a talk, you really understand the psychology of your audience, so you can move them easily. Imagine you're in love with someone. Just imagine, and imagine you're gonna write an old school letter, right, to them. Oh yeah, I'm gonna write this beautiful love letter, and you start, to whom it may concern. Yeah. No, you're not gonna do that, right? You don't do that, right? Because no, you're trying to get at a date, but you're not gonna do that. So you gotta know who are they. And most people sort of have a whole process on it. So that's the second P. Now the third P is about the presentation, which obviously you and I had many conversations about opening, pre-frame, body, pre-close, and close. I mean, during our class takes 8 hours, so I'm gonna give some ideas on how to structure a presentation. So that's the third P. And then you have more P's. Then you have the persuasion strategies. We have preparation. One thing about preparation, Dr. Fred, which is preparation is not sexy, right? You're like, oh man, you gotta prepare your talk. It's not sexy. No. People are like, man, I don't want to prepare. It's just not sexy. But I know you admire Tony Robbins. I admire Tony Robbins. He just had UPW now in New York. People were posting videos. I think it was like 14,000 people. Man.
Yeah.
Here's the guy that for 40 years, right, as long as been doing speaking, after the talk, someone transcribed the talk, send him a transcript of the talk he's done 1,000 times. He goes over to see if he changed and prepare over and over and over again. When people look at a speaker of that caliber, he goes, oh yeah, man, I want to be like that. No, you don't. You don't want to be like that. Of course not. Why? Because it takes a lot of what? Preparation. And it's not sexy. And people don't have the muscle, the resilience to do it. See, I was reading a book on acting, and I read this line that changed my life. Was Al Pacino said that preparation for him and rehearsing was actually more fun than performing. And I'm like, I didn't get it. I'm like, what do you mean? He goes, the rehearsing process or preparing your talk is when you can experiment different things.
Yeah.
Is where you can become creative. And then eventually when you actually do the talk or you you do the movie, then okay, it's over. So he said he preferred the rehearsal process than actually delivering or creating the movie. I'm like, man, so much sense. So now I go crazy. That's when I become creative in my preparation process.
Yeah,
and then,
that's awesome.
Oh, that's awesome, because most of us, and so I have because people, Roberto, show me the money. Okay, let me show the money. Because people think, talk about this stuff, but where is the patience? Where does the money come from? So I had a guy, one of my clients, that coach, he does these patient orientation classes, and he does this, we call doctor's reports, same thing. And then he were like closing around 80%, and usually was like an hour and 5 minutes, right? So I took this preparation process. We cut to 49 minutes. The last 3, he closed 100%, 100%, 100%. Now, usually people stop there. Like, man, I cut it 15 minutes, 100%. What else is there? Here's what I told him. Man, you're gonna, Al Pacino, the Phantom of the Opera has been running for 40 years. You're gonna create your own Broadway show. I had a guy to transcribe the whole talk. It was like a 25-page script. And then we went word by word, eliminating every word that would not influence the audience to take action. Word by word. Man, for chiropractors, and I know in your system that you teach, but you have a patient rotation class, your goal, that class that you do once a week, when you have your patients and you have their friends, family members, that should be a Broadway show, like curtains, right? People get excited. Should be like, oh my God, I'm gonna go to the movie. Look, they pay $200 to go to a movie date night, excited, dress up. Now they're gonna change their lives, right? Man, you should be in a higher standard, because that's gonna be, you're gonna change your life right now. Now Broadway show gonna be entertained. You tell me how the Phantom of an Opera or Lion King change your life. You tell me. Now entertain you, but it didn't change your life. You're about to experience the most powerful, patient rotation class, 45 minutes or whatever. Man, but if your doctor doesn't see the way, do you think your patients are going to see the way? Of course not.
No, but that's where you help them see the way, man. That's be there with 7 Ps.
That's the idea, buddy. Yeah, so I'm so excited to be in Chicago. And to be able to serve elite, always, man. We had a lot of fun last time. The last event in Denver was super fun. You guys rocked the house. So looking forward to it. Honored to be part of the elite team.
Thank you, my friend. Well, including you, Roberto, we have you. We have Dr. Ben Lerner. We have Dr. Dan Sullivan. We have Dan Pompa. Who else do we have? John Davila. Who else? Oh, Joe Borio is going to be.
Nice. I love it.
We have, and then myself. So excluding me, we have 6 major world-class leaders that literally function at the top of their game and can give you mindset. And just take one, if you just took one thought and one thing from each person, you're going to be different when you're on that plane flying home Sunday. So, hey, I'm always excited. You always give a world-class presentation. Not only that, but one thing I always respect about you is you love the people that you're talking to. So
I love that, buddy.
The biggest influence right there.
I appreciate that. I'm looking forward to it, man. And it's going to be the 7 piece. How long is my talk? It's an hour or 90 minutes?
Half, I don't know.
And a half.
We'll talk.
Well, I'll be ready, man. I'll be ready for half an hour, for 90 minutes. Just tell me we're going to go there and serve people the highest level possible. Very grateful for the opportunity.
All right, cool, brother. Well, we'll see you and we eat some Italian food in Chicago.
We'll do that too.
Yeah, all right.
Adios.
See you there.